Got the Bluetooth connected, that's why it makes that eet at the end. That Bluetooth link is pretty sweet. Making adjustments on the fly out here without my laptop. What a beautiful 8S Saturday, man. This XRT I have got fully censored with the Mama Monster X8S ESC, obviously running 8S with some pretty fat max amp lipos, and the 1717 can size 1650 kV Castle motor. I am blown away by this motor for its size. It's a little smaller than Hobby Wing 1100 59mm kV or can size with the 87 millimeters long, I believe. So length is about the same, but this one's a little skinnier and just holy crap, way more RPM. The torque is, I'd say, pretty fucking comparable. And then this guy, he's got the XLX2 with the 800 kV Hobby Wing, and it's heavy, and you can feel it when you drive it, but it's still a freaking blast. Tons of power. I'm not quite running 1-to-1. It's got a 38-39 gearing on it, and I'll probably end up running 1-to-1. I think I'm going to go ahead. I've got a 38 tooth spur gear that I can run 38-38 with. And if that don't quite do it, we'll bump it just past 1-to-1. But new to the Kraton 8S world, and this XLX2, man, it's crazy. I don't even know if the fans came on yet or not. It's not even trying yet. So we're going to turn him up, see what happens. Hopefully no fires. And then the Outcast today, man, very impressed with this 1100 in this setup. It is a torquey motor, especially with that Mama Monster X. Close with that Castle motor for less money too. So I mean, I think these two together, for being centralist, holy smokes, it's quite the pair. So I'm gonna finish out the day here with just a little bit more run time on the old XRT. So we'll do that before we head home out here to the Greeley Stampede. This place has got a huge parking lot. I don't know what's going on today. A bunch of cars in a line up there. I'm not sure if it was, who knows, man. I mean, I only saw that crap during COVID when everybody was trying to get tested, and now that dumb shit. So I'm not sure what's going on today. That censored setup is so butter smooth. She's got some snort. I just can't believe how much torque it has for that size of motor can. Usually you got to get a 56 series motor to get that kind of torque. I believe this is a 49 series as far as the diameter of the motor can. Still getting used to this whole filming while I drive thing, so I apologize. Thing just takes off. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Too much power. Can't even drive straight with the TSM up about 33% of the way. 1/3 is where I run my TSM on this crazy thing. It used to be very controllable stock. A little bit bananas now with this Castle setup in it, but I can't leave nothing alone, man. I'll change the gears in my watch. Things gotta go faster at some point. I really enjoyed it for a moment or two. Stock. Probably gave it a good 3-4 run stock before I changed the darn thing. And I actually had the 1100 in this for a couple days. 1 or 2 runs. And it was perfect. No need to do anything to it. But I had to have something fully censored with this Castle setup, man. Everything was running Hobby Wing motors behind it, and I just had to see what it was all about, what all the fuss was about. Gotta admit, that's stupid smooth compared to what I can do with the sensorless hobby wing setup. Always kind of been hobby wing. Never really, I don't know, kind of scared of Castle more than anything. One thing I had Castle was the ESC in my stock X01 back in the dizzles, but nothing too crazy, you know, so I decided to get the Mamba Monster X 8S and was very impressed. As far as, like, that thing weighs 171 grams, less than a Max 6, puts out twice the amps, and you're only paying an extra, I don't know, 40 bucks, 50 bucks for it. So that's how I kind of got started into Castle. And then I saw how impressive that was. So then of course, I had to see what was going on, what was all about with the XLX2. And I can't even get that thing to try yet. I can't even get that fan to come on. Take it easy, buddy. Came in a little hot. Oh, getting a phone call from my baby. Pots. Golly, man. Just loving how smooth this thing is. Makes me happy. Makes me smile. Obviously, these Gravix tires ain't for shit in snow and ice. It's funny how they shed after a second, though. Shed. Just cruising all censored like. Snort! Chewy, buddy. Snort, boys. Snort. I'm telling you, this little thing's got some snort to it. It's the latest and greatest and lightest big scale 8S rig that I have. The X-Max that's on the workbench right now. It's going to be a little bit heavier, a little more M2C magic to it, but I'm just upgrading what I've smoked in the past. I don't know enough about this XRT to know exactly what all is going to break, except for obviously the rear wing mount and that kind of stuff, but you just never know until you bash it your way, you put runs on it, run packs through it, beat the shit out of it, and just go from there. I don't know that I'll really send this one the way I do my X-Max. I'm really loving just the crazy amount of speed and handling and all the on-road capability that it has. It may get a set of paddle tires. My wife bought me a set of Proline Dumonts that I freaking love, man. I ran them on that Outcast, that 8S Outcast, and they are a blast. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and throw them on here because I've got adapters. And I suck at recording while I drive. I do apologize. Batteries have got to be getting close to LVC. Been out here way too long, having way too much fun. I think we're gonna wrap it up, boys and girls. That was a freaking blast, man. That was a good 8S Saturday. Supernova RC out.